Welcome to the Villa Maria School of Nursing at Gannon University. Hello, I'm Dawn Joy, Director of the Villa Maria School of Nursing at Gannon University. I'm here today to speak to you about our RN to BSN program, but first I'd like to tell you a little bit about the history of our Villa Maria School of Nursing. We started in 1952, one of the first 5 baccalaureate nursing programs in Pennsylvania. In the late 1950s, as you're probably aware, there was a nursing shortage post-World War II, and a lot of ADN programs were established. The Villa Maria School of Nursing opened a BSN program in the late 50s to assist nurses to obtain the BSN post-licensure. This was a completely on-ground program at the time, and it was integrated with our pre-licensure students. But in the early 2000s, we started our transition to online programming, recognizing the need for flexibility and access to excellent BSN education. Several years later, the transition to online was complete, which expedited the degree completion process. The Villa Maria School of Nursing has enjoyed a full 10-year CCNE accreditation multiple times. So why pursue a BSN? First of all, we're all aware of the Institute of Medicine's report in 2010, which documents the relationship between the level of nursing education and improved patient outcomes, improved patient satisfaction, and also improved nurse satisfaction. The goal of the Institute of Medicine is that 80% of nurses should have a baccalaureate degree by the year 2020, which is just around the corner. These are all well-documented and researched ideas, but what about your personal goals? What about doing this for yourself? Why did you want to become a nurse to begin with? Many of you will respond, you wanted to become a nurse so that you could make a difference. Getting your BSN means that you can maximize the difference in the patients that you care for. Let me talk about the unique characteristics of the Villa Maria School of Nursing at Gannon University. First of all, we have a portfolio program, and what this means is, instead of taking courses, certain of your work experiences can count for those courses, which can be a dramatic cost savings to you. And let me give you an example of that. Say you've been a charge nurse or a nurse manager for several years. You would document this, you would submit this information in a portfolio to faculty, and they would evaluate it, and if they evaluated it, it would substitute for your leadership course. So again, you wouldn't have to take that course, but also you wouldn't have to pay the full tuition for that course. Another difference in our program is that we have 24/7 online technological support. What does this mean? We have a real live Gannon staff member behind that phone, not a robot voice. We also have expert faculty, and by that I mean faculty who are actively engaged in the clinical aspects of their specialties, who are responsive, who are respectful, and who are understanding and flexible of your learning needs and your time. In addition, another unique characteristic, if you happen to be a student that lives near us geographically, we invite you to come to campus. You are eligible to take part in the facilities of our recreation center, of our library. You can come and talk to faculty. You can come and use all of the resources that are available to our on-ground students. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Many times when I talk to nurses about coming back, they don't want to do clinical. They say, I've been a nurse for many years. I don't want to do a clinical experience. We only have 2 courses that require a clinical experience, and one is a digital clinical experience, meaning that you're working with a software program, so you're not leaving your computer. The second one only requires 18 hours, which is of your choosing, working around your schedule. And hey, when you think about that, that's less than 2 12-hour shifts. Lastly, let's talk about cost. I've researched other programs and feel that the Villa Maria School of Nursing at Gannon is very competitive. But here's what to think about. Your time and your money are very valuable. If you're going to make the commitment to go back to school, you're worth it. Get the best that you can and be the best you can be.